Hello everyone and welcome to round number 4 of the JROC here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Of course, your regular 16 drivers in the grid, and it is Ryan Butcher this week in the fan vote car with Cordell Smith taking his third race in a row in the 00. As we go down though, Jose Perez, Alex Benyacco, the back of the points battle. They are very far behind, looking to change it around today with their first and second starting spot. Colton Lane, Anderson Reed right behind them. Let's go down trackside for the commands to fire the engines at the Bristol Motor Speedway.
Drivers, start your engines!
Engines fired, 16 drivers roaring to life here on the backstretch. It'll be a very short pace lap to get around to the front straightaway, and it is 75 laps at the Bristol Motor Speedway. First time we're coming here since last season in the JROC, where Ryan Butcher took the victory. Coming down, 16 drivers, 75 laps, Perez and Benyacco, green flags in the air. We're racing at Bristol. Into turn 1, it is Jose Perez pulling away as that outside line just disappears. Alex Benyacco up the track. Down the back straightaway, though, Colton Lane in that 14 trying to get himself up there. Cordell Smith up in 5th. A short track driver. He won the Short Track Showdown Championship last season in the East Division. He is up in the 5th spot trying to get on up there. Daniel Elliott will be taking the next 3 races in a row. Sebastian Kukulon now working on Alex Kraft. Further back, though, Diego Yepes tries to get around in front of DeLello. Zachary DeLello and Kalen Nosler are the battle for the points lead right now. DeLello, though, already up inside the top 10. He's up to 9th as Kalen Nosler right now back about 12th. They're just trying to make their moves towards the front. Chandler Maurice now down on the inside. That's not Chandler Maurice. That was last season. Cordell Smith on the inside of Alex Benyacco. As Benyacco goes up and actually hits the wall. It looks like might have been some contact there. But now Benyacco really wide. This 53 team not looking to be that good for the RBSTS showdown. For the JROC showdown. I don't know what's gotten into me already. Diego and Brady, your championship duo from the CRTS, they are in the back now. Yepes back to 16th. Perez pulling away. We'll get a quick flyby here. 5 of 75 already. Alex Benyacco started on the pole. He's back outside of the top 10 by now. And further back as well, if we could take a quick look, I believe that was Diego Yepes almost getting to the wall. But Kalen Nosler is also in the back. He is right now the points leader. He has the better average finish over Zachary DeLello, giving him the tiebreaker for the points lead. Right now, Nosler, though, in the 17, all the way back to 16th. Jake Galloway up in 14th, but he's about to pound the wall as well, so he's going to get around Kalen Nosler as they go. A fast-paced race. We're already 7 laps through this one. Jay Jefferson now starting to chase down Jose Perez. If you remember the battle back at Chicagoland earlier in the CRTS season, it was the 35 versus the 21, then in the 48. Jefferson, of course, the 21 here was his original number in the NSDCA, but the 48 truck was able to beat out Jose Perez coming to the line, going into turn 3 at Chicagoland. Right now, Perez out in front, running away with this thing, but the JROC has not been too kind to him. Last week, taking out drivers at Watkins Glen. It almost got him a suspension. He just got a fine and was told to knock it off for next race. So the number 35 on probation this week with the NSDCA, just hoping that he will be able to survive this weekend and be able to go on and race again. Jay Jefferson, though, in the 21, really starting to close in on him. 2 cars down pit road. That's Galloway and Nosler. So issues there between those two, it looks like, starting off here as they're getting all around. Matty Porta's now going to slide up into the wall. Here in the daytime, a bit more slick, but got the top 3. Let's point out Cordell Smith right there in the 00. The RBSTS drivers get to share 1 car in the season. Those are the 2 champions from the 2 divisions. Next season, with the DPDS going to just 1 division, that champion will get the single car in the JROC. Cordell here, though, right now fighting Jay, and that is for the 2nd spot. The RBSTS drivers have never finished inside the top 3 positions in the JROC races. Right now, Cordell trying to prove that wrong, trying to get 2nd away from Jefferson. Perez being very strong up in front. Alex Kraft, again, not really an oval racer, but these short tracks could be a bit more like a road course with these tighter corners. A little bit slow coming off of the corner as he checks up in front of Sebastian Kukulon as they go around. Kukulon now looking for the 4th position on Alex Kraft, but Kraft, the road course ringer in the field, he is looking for a good finish. There's Kalen Nosler, your points leader, but he is now 3 laps down with that trip down pit road with him and Jake Galloway. If something happened, we would have flashed it on the screen already. Perez up high. Now here comes Jay Jefferson in that 21. You got the 00. That's Cordell Smith. Here they come coming off the corner. And Jefferson not trying to let Perez get away. Let's go ahead on board with the visor cam this week on Jay Jefferson as he chases down Jose Perez for this race lead. Looks like it's a bit harder to pass at this Bristol in the daytime here compared to the nighttime, but a lot of drivers have still been making through, including Zachary DeLello. Started this race from the 15th spot due to the inverted point standings being how the qualifying format is run the rest of the season. Zachary DeLello started in the 15th spot, already up to 7th, and still has a long way to go. 18 to 75 complete here as we're just clocking laps off quickly. But Zachary DeLello in this 57, your points leader right now, most likely as they run, looking to take home a championship this season. Now, we're actually looking. Jose Perez has gotten passed by the 21. Matty Porta's on pit road now. I think that's the damage that's costing that. And Jose Perez has lost the lead. Now Jay Jefferson into first. Cordell Smith trying to hang on over Perez in second. Cordell Smith, this could be the day that he will be able to upset the regulars in the Mountain Dew Custom Series Crown Royal Truck Series who are invited here. And Cordell could go on and win this race. He still has a long way to go. Still over two-thirds left in this race. Kalen Nosler bouncing off of the wall there. Now Jefferson going to have to try to get around him. But Cordell in second. This could be a great showing today, and especially good for TRD as he will head to the Toyota Racing Development Team. Now he goes up the track pretty wide, and he's going to lose that second spot back to Jose Perez. Alex Kraft in the 36, though, is getting his run up there. As Kalen Nosler now sits between Jay Jefferson and Jose Perez. 22 of 75 complete here at Bristol. We're going to go ahead and take you guys to our first commercial break. Bring guys back to the action at the Bristol Coliseum here in the JROC in just a few minutes. Back live here at Bristol as Jay Jefferson has now opened up a 1.35 second lead on Jose Perez due to Kalen Nosler mainly being right there. Cordell Smith has lost some time to third, but now Alex Kraft is dropping back into the clutches of Sebastian Kukulon once again. Zachary DeLello making a move on Colton Lane, but using the apron to do so. That's not going to work as Lane pulls back ahead into the 6th spot. Ryan Butcher, the defending winner of this JROC race, got the chance to drive here with the fan vote. He's in 8th, but Zachary DeLello right now just sitting solidly in 7th. Great runs all season long so far. The win at Daytona, a top 2 finish, I believe it was, at Auto Club. He is a threat, but Zachary DeLello kind of now all alone as the 14 and 57 have pulled between them. Alex Beniaco started this race second. He now sits back in the 9th spot. Anderson Reed in 10th. He slapped the wall a couple times. Brady Burkhart, Diego Yepes, Austin Johnson, the rest of the grid. The rest of them laps down. Now you see a battle for second starting to brew up. That's Cordell Smith and Jose Perez. Might get a little physical there as Perez is going to be shoved up into the wall by Cordell, trying not to make contact, and Jose's going to bounce off of the wall. That's going to give Cordell Smith the second position, but now a 2-second advantage, including Kalen Nosler right there from Jay to Cordell. You got Matty Porta. He's 4 laps down. He was complaining after he smashed the wall of damage to the right side and a poor performing car, poor handling car. Jake Galloway also, I believe he is 3 laps down, as well as Kalen Nosler. Nosler is also the driver 4 laps down. So Jay Jefferson starting to just drive away with this thing. He is a 2-time Richmond winner, so he knows how to get it done on short tracks. He had a couple good runs at Bristol back in the day when we drove it, and it is rumored that Bristol will be coming back to the CRTS schedule. However, Jay Jefferson, we still got 40 laps to go. Cordell's going to go up there, kind of bounce off the wall further back. Now I got Perez and Kukulon bringing it back up. Alex Kraft hammered the wall now. He's in 8th as Zachary DeLello has gotten by Kukulon and Butcher. He is now inside the top 5. So Zachary DeLello really showing why he should be in the JROC, really showing why he should be the champion at this point, because this team has been very strong in all 4 races so far. Watkins Glen went a little worse for him, but up in front, it's Jay Jefferson in that 21. You got Porta and Galloway coming up in front of him. Of course, Jake Galloway is the Texas Star Racing rookie prospect who won the championship last season. Now Jefferson, a big run on Matty Porta, trying to get up there and trying to get around him. Now Nosler looks like hit the wall, so Cordell Smith is actually going to clear that. He's going to give Nosler to Perez and Kukulon to fight, so Cordell might be able to catch back up to Jay here. It has been a 3-second advantage for Jay Jefferson in this 21 car, as we're already 39 of 75 over the halfway point here at Bristol, coming down to 36 laps to go this time by. It has been pretty calm. A couple guys getting into the wall. The 20, the 48, and 17 were all complaining of heavy damage to the right side, messing with their handling, so that is why they had to come down and pit. Porta goes back into the wall, trying not to be hit by Jay Jefferson. As they go, you got Cordell Smith. There's Jose Perez, Sebastian Kukulon as they're going around. DeLello up in 5th. 6th is Ryan Butcher. 7th, Alex Kraft. 8th, Sebastian Kukulon. Now DeLello on the outside. He's going to have to try to hang on the outside of Ryan Butcher, and that he will. Keeps it out of the wall. Great handling there. Alex Kraft now jumping back to the inside of Kukulon and is past him. Where is Sebastian Kukulon? Oh, Galloway pounds the wall coming off of the corner there. Kukulon is actually in 3rd, so he is really driving this 12 up there to the front. But now Jefferson has cleared both Porta and Galloway. It looks like this will be his race to win. You got Brady Burkhardt up there as the next car that will go a lap down. Anderson, Reed, Austin Johnson, Diego Yepes. That's 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th right there. Zachary DeLello sits 9th after it looks like he got up high when he was fighting Ryan Butcher. Of course, that very outside line, you see there's no grip up there. You see the groove starting to come into play, the darker part of the surface. Just no grip up there, and there you see Alex Benyako dropping back. Now him and DeLello are going to be fighting each other. Anderson Reed has pile drove the wall off of that corner. Now Burkhardt jumps to his outside. That's not going to happen, though. Jefferson has hit the wall now, and that's going to bring him back into the clutches of the 00. I noticed that the seconds were clicking down. Jefferson kind of scrapes the wall again. It goes from a almost 3-second lead, and now Cordell Smith is just half a second behind and gaining. Kalen Nosler is up on his side. Oh my gosh, he almost flipped himself over on the wall back there. But the tire's starting to get down, and these cars are fast, but again, there's just no grip on the outside of this track. Diego Yepes, he will keep it off of the wall. Further back, Colton Lane and Alex Benyako, but everyone just kind of making laps now. Cordell Smith and Jay Jefferson, the battle for the lead starting to rage. 47-75 here, 48-75 laps. Now Jefferson's going to have to try to get around Porta and Galloway once again. But Jay up in front, Cordell in second. Can Cordell win for the RBSTS guys? Those late models are very loose. They're not fast, but they are loose. It's been a while since they went to Bristol. Cordell, I believe, drove Bristol before. But he is in second right now, chasing him down. You got the 20 and the 11 right in front. You got the 12 back there. That's Kukulon in fourth. Not Kalen Nosler, as he's going to scrape the wall again. Jose Perez is fourth. Fifth is now Ryan Butcher. A great run for him. Alex Kraft sixth. Colton Lane seventh. Alex Benyako eighth. Zachary DeLello has dropped to ninth, and Austin Johnson sits 10th. Anderson Reed, Diego Yepes 11th and 12th. And I believe the rest of the field are laps down. No, Brady Burkhardt, we missed him. He's 13th. Then it's Galloway in 14th, right now trying to hang on a lap ahead right now of Nosler and Porta. Porta right behind him, ain't going to do him much. Nosler is about just about a straightaway behind the battle for the lead. But now Jefferson has to try to work his way around Porta and Galloway again. 52-75. We're going to take you guys back to a commercial break. But if anything happens, we'll get you guys right back live. Cordell Smith chasing down Jay Jefferson in the closing laps here. About 20 laps to go before we find out who wins at the JROC at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Back live at the Bristol Motor Speedway with 15 laps to go. You see Jay Jefferson out in front. Cordell Smith went up and tapped the wall twice coming out of the corner. You see Kalen Nosler going to kill it again. So Nosler just not having a good time here at Bristol. But Jay Jefferson now trying to navigate around Jake Galloway. The gap has opened up again to just over a second due to Cordell Smith's wall hits. But it kind of came down from 2 seconds to 1 second. Now Galloway will let Jay go right on past. Galloway's going to get up there and scrape the wall. This is going to now have Cordell Smith right on the back of the 48, but Jay just has a little over 10 laps to go, coming around to 12 to go this time by before Jay gets his first win in the JROC this season. 21 team, if you remember in the JROC last season, Jefferson almost won at Auto Club, but it was a drag race coming off of turn 4 at Auto Club, and Aiden was able to just edge out the 21 at the line just by a few tenths. On pit road now, Austin Johnson. There's an issue with the 3 team. Probably some handling there as well that he can't control. Zachary DeLello right now in between Anderson Reed and Colton Lane. That's the battle at the very back. Kraft has moved back up to the 6th spot. Ryan Butcher now down pit road. I think, no, we're having pit stops. The first time in the JROC that these guys are going to actually run out of fuel. And here we go. This could change everything. The mechanics, though, they are all pretty much the same. So we'll have to see how these teams work together. But the 03's on pit road, the 3's on pit road, or the 00's on pit road, I should say. And everyone now coming on down. There's Jay Jefferson in that 21. Who will win the race off of pit road, and who will get those fuel and tires if anyone's going for tires? Austin Johnson is on pit road. They're on the left side for a while. It looks like everyone going fuel only. There, Austin Johnson's going to come back out. But yeah, it's fuel only for most of them. There goes the 00. He almost hits Alex Beniaco. Sebastian Kukulon comes back out. Now the 55 of Butcher back out. Kraft back out. They all pitted before Jay Jefferson. So now Brady Burkhardt comes back out. We're looking for Jose Perez. It doesn't look like he's going to be anywhere near him. There's Jose at the backstretch, but Jay now going to be the first one back out, or he should be the first one back out. We'll see what this race flops back into, but Jay, there he is, and Cordell's going to be right on the back bumper of him if this is the end of the race, but Cordell really wide down in that corner. Jay Jefferson is your race leader, so he cycles back out in front. Now it is Sebastian Kukulon in 3rd. It looks like Jose Perez is going to fight that 55 for the 4th spot. And Ryan Butcher will jump Perez on pit road. So great job by Ryan Butcher's crew. 4th, now Perez back to 5th. Jake Galloway is laps down, but Alex Kraft will be 6th. 7th should be Beniaco. 8th, DeLello. 9th, Austin Johnson. It looks like as he moves around, DeLello, unless Johnson is a lap down. Yes, Austin Johnson is down a lap. So the field definitely swapped up there, but with only 5 laps to go this time by, Jay Jefferson looking to be in the hot seat. A great run today. Got past Jose Perez for the race lead, and now Jefferson. 5 to go at Bristol till he comes home, takes that victory. Cordell Smith starting to fall back. DeLello absolutely pounded the wall. Was real slow coming off of that. So that might cost Jefferson some time. If that pack, if he ends up being stuck behind this pack, that'll be big. But Zachary DeLello, he is still running just a little bit more, a little bit more damage than he'd want to be, I guess. Cordell Smith, though, gaining a bit of time there. Jefferson, he now has 3 laps to go in that 21, but Cordell is coming. 3 to go at Bristol's only about a minute, so 1 more minute of action here at Bristol. Jay Jefferson up in front. Cordell in 2nd. You see Reed and Burkhardt right in front. If they crash, Jefferson could get the win cost. Could be cost a win. Brady Burkhardt in the 99, though, is going to be right in front of him. 2 to go. Will Brady slow Jefferson up enough for Cordell to get a run? Coming on down, it's going to be the white flag this time by. Burkhardt not moving out of the way for Jay. Brady still on the lead lap. Coming to the white flag. Cordell Smith is going to give it everything he can. Jay Jefferson leads, though. White flag at Bristol, and Cordell is there. Jefferson's going to either have to make a move on Burkhardt or hope Cordell's slow enough, and Cordell 2 car lengths back. JJ lets Brady go on by, and Jay Jefferson, he's going to come out of turn 4. He wins at Bristol, a dominating performance. Sebastian Kukulon will come home in 3rd. Ryan Butcher will be 4th. Alex Kraft rounds out the top 5. In, it looks like 6th will be Alex Beniaco. 7th, Colton Lane. 8th, DeLello. And 9th, Brady Burkhardt. Race is over. It is Jay Jefferson and the 21 team in victory lane in the JROC. A very clean race in comparison to other Bristol races, but that outside wall was getting a lot of drivers. Most drivers coming out of here with a Bristol stripe. Thank you guys so much for watching the JROC at Bristol. We'll see you guys next time on the NSDCA.